Welcome to another Tableau tutorial video. I'm Weston Palmer. If you find these videos helpful, consider supporting me through Patreon. Alright, so in a previous video we took a look at the timeline and some milestones. Now the client is wanted to understand where projects are in their status. So we're going to bring project status over here. It's fairly simple. And we're going to bring project item number. Let's bring project item number. We're actually going to do a discrete count. Where is it? Discrete count. We want to know how many projects are in which bucket. And now this is going to make this a little bit wider, and we're going to make it a little bit taller this way. Now the next thing that we're going to do is do some custom sorting, so that it gets it into a normal, so it's progressing. And so we're doing just a sort. We're going to make this the default so that we don't have to keep doing this every time we bring it onto something, onto a worksheet. So we're going to change the manual order. And so we're going to have design. And I'll be honest, I don't know for sure which comes first. Design, closeout's probably on end. We're going to do hold on the very end. Execution, complete. And so this is, you may want to see a label, want to know how many were in each one. And so you get a quick look at where are most of your projects. They're in complete. They're in complete planning or execution. And then we're going to just put down project by status. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all on a couple actually dashboards. So now they wanted to understand about projects within 5%. They've actually already done the calculation. They're calling it budget adherence. And so I'm going to create a new group. You can create, come down here and do a histogram or create bins, but I'm actually going to create my own because I have a specific calculation. Let's see, budget buckets is what I'm going to call it. And if budget adherence is greater than or equal to 0.505, then actually it needs to be 95. If it's greater than 95 and budget adherence is less than or equal to 0.105, 1 being it made budget. And so we're going to just do this. If it is we're going to just say below 5, 95 actually. Sorry, I should make this bigger so you can read it. And we're going to just call this below budget by plus 5%. Oh. And you could probably want to change some of the wording, but this gives you an idea of 105 above budget by and then we'll just end. And so we'll close that, and we're going to bring these budget buckets over here, and we're going to bring in the distinct item count. And we're going to want to do custom sorting on this again, default. And I'm going to show you something that's going to be kind of cool after I do this. And below, actually we want to switch these around. For me anyway. And this is what you would expect in terms of, you'd expect most of them are close to your budget. This is, so what I'm going to grab now is, let's see here, we have original budget and actual cost. All right, so we're going to bring the original budget on rows. I'm probably going to get this wrong. Put that on columns. We're going to bring the item under detail so we get a bunch of different dots. And we're going to switch these two around. I want this is to be the actual cost. And I'm going to bring over, I get this wrong every time, so we're going to bring over the original budget again. And we're going to change this to a line. And now we're going to dual axis. I need to come over here, dual axis. And change this one to synchronize. And what we want is we want this to be, we want that to be a line. So you can quickly tell, we'll hide this, I think. So you can quickly tell which projects are over and which ones are under. If the project was $200 million, if the actual costs were $200 million, this is where it should be. So you can tell that this project is above the budget and this one is below, and you can quickly see what it looks like. Let's grab, and so we'll play with some other formatting and items on here. If we filtered, let's just exclude these two just for fun. Exclude, just to see what it looks like. Because I think it is going to give us a lot more detail in here as you get rid of some of those lines. And that's probably what you'd expect. You might want to dig into this one, but that's a really cool way. I really like this way if you've got a actual versus budget for something like this, target versus actual. You can quickly draw this up so you can quickly see which projects you need to focus on. I like that. I hope you'll find it useful too. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when new videos are released. Check out some of these other videos I think you'll find helpful.